Well, I was in prison during the Mahathir era, which is really much tougher, no access to even books or literature or family initially. And I think in that sense, Najib would certainly get somewhat a better treatment. Even under Najib, I was thrown into a normal lockup, sleeping for weeks on the floor, uh, without any consideration for my back problems or my age. I think Najib, from what I understand from my old colleagues, prison officers, will be given somewhat better treatment in the sense that he will be accorded some facilities. But still, prison, Martin, is not a bed of roses. And it is tough, particularly comparing to his present lifestyle of the 7-star hotel. You're going to get experience something really difficult and tough. But Martin, since you say, what do? When I did, of course, you meditate, you read books, and you look at the future. I mean, so I think spiritually you'll be very strong, and mentally too. And of course, you have to continue with some regular exercises.
Dr. Sri, this is a question actually from a friend of mine who's a dentist here, who's a Malaysian citizen. When she heard the news, actually, I asked her, what would she ask the former Deputy Prime Minister? And she said, well, this is an interesting development, but is it really going to matter to the ordinary Malaysian, the average Malaysian, the fact that he has been convicted? Is this going to change anything for their everyday lives? Or is this just a political carousel, actually, or a changing of musical chairs at the top that won't really impact or really help the average Malaysian? What would you tell my friend who asked me that question just a few hours ago?
I would say this, that there is now growing cynicism against politics, politicians, and even the art of governance. Now, this certainly would change. You must thank the people. In 2018, they made the decision. Without that decision, this wouldn't have happened. Political leaders, political elites will continue to rob without impunity. They think that they are invincible and above the law. Now, the message is very clear, but credit must be given to the rakyat. The people decided, and therefore we have to continue. Now, will it continue? It would still depend on the rakyat, the voters. Because if they are determined to make sure that this country is safe from corrupt leaders, past and present, then they must take a position and select those who they believe are incorruptible.